everyone, welcome to another YouTube video here with exercises for injuries. My name's Kaya and today we're going to be going through 5 exercises or movements that you can do to increase your shoulder mobility. So a lot of times if we've got that kind of hunched over forward posture, that's because we've got really tight pec muscles or our chest muscles. So we're going to work on loosening the front of the chest up, getting those shoulders back down away from the ears and tracking properly. So first exercise that we have is a pec roll. So if you have some sort of ball that you can use for rolling, a lacrosse ball works really well, which would be smaller than this. We're actually just going to roll out that pec muscle. So you can do this from the ground. I find the easiest thing to do though is put the ball on the wall, put your chest against the wall, and then roll. So everyone's going to have a different area that's the tightest for them. So just working into that pec muscle. So we're kind of like just underneath the collarbone, rolling. So we're going to spend about 30 seconds on each side and then I would switch. And the same thing here. If you find an area that's really tight, you can stay there, take a couple deep breaths, working into those tighter areas. Good, and then you can feel free to go through that another couple times on each side before moving on. So the next one is wall angels. So we're just working on tracking the shoulders properly on the wall. So having our shoulders in proper alignment, that's why we use the wall. So what you're gonna do, stand with your back on the wall, shoulders on the wall, and this is gonna make sure that our shoulders are on top of our hips. Then we're gonna bring our back of our arms against the wall, and then we're going to try and bring our arms all the way up above us, and then our elbows back down to our sides. So it's almost like you're doing those snow angels like you did maybe in the snow as a kid. But we're trying to keep our shoulders, our back, and the backs of our arms on the wall the entire time. So we're going to go through about 10 of these. If it's really, really painful, don't go into any areas of super intense pain. Just stop there and then come back the other way. Good. And the third thing we're going to do, prone abduction. So prone, we're going to get down, face down on the ground. We're going to start with the hands to the side. So I'm raising them a couple inches up off the ground to start. So they're right by my side. Then abduction, so that means away from the body. We're going to bring the arms out and away, overhead. Trying to keep them level with that couple inches off the ground, then come back. So you can rest your chin or forehead on the ground. So we're really working on strengthening those muscles so that when we do this motion in everyday life or in an activity or workout, our shoulders are tracking properly and in proper alignment. So we're doing about 10 of those, and just like that pec roll at the beginning, you can then go through that a couple more times on each side if you'd like. All right, so we're gonna grab a roller for this one. Now, this works best with a long roller, but I've got a shorter one, so I'll show you on this one. So we're gonna do a thoracic extension, so that part of our spine. An extension on the roller. So if you've got a long one, you can actually bring your bum up on the roller, and then as you lie back, you'll have enough roller to lie on the whole thing. But I'm going to start on the floor with this one. Being really careful, I want that roller right in the center of my back, and then I'm going to open my arms out to the side. Now, depending on how tight the chest and shoulders are, you might need to have the arms a little lower down. But working to have them out to the side, maybe even a bit of a bend in the elbows. And we're just going to take deep breaths here for about a minute, opening up through the shoulders and the pecs here, the chest. You might even feel it in the arms a little bit. So we're just giving our shoulders a chance to open up, kind of opposite to the way we often sit and stand during our day, right? Hunched forward over a computer or a phone, or maybe we're stressed and the shoulders are coming up and forwards. And this is just allowing them, as you relax more and more, to drop down away from the ears, and then the shoulder blades to come closer together and the chest to open. Good. And then the next thing we're going to do, we're going to stay here, but we're going to do overhead extensions with the arms. So option to have a really, really light set of dumbbells or hold on to something with some weight in each hand. It just makes it easier for the arms to come overhead. But that's only to aid in stretching the muscles. It's not to force the muscles to stretch past where they are. We don't want to pull any muscles. So what we're going to do, if you have something in your hand, one arm's going to come over top. We're going to reach as far back as we can with the arm and then come back up and switch. So reaching overhead. So again, we're just opening up the chest and the shoulders here from a different angle. And deep breaths. So those dumbbells or whatever can just help that arm come all the way down. Maybe after a workout, your muscles are super tight or they just can't relax. And we'll do about 10 of these on each side. And then stop. And like the other ones, feel free to go through these each 2 or 3 times to get even more opening and strengthening of those muscles to increase your shoulder mobility. So hope that was helpful. You tried it out. If you did, leave me a comment, let me know, like this video, and of course subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to check out exercisesforinjuries.com. You can search anything that you're wondering about, something like shoulder mobility or any other injury or health related questions that you have, and there's probably something there that can help you out. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you in a future video. Bye.